Hi there everyone, my name's Chris Rosser and I'm Head of Systems and Applications at Flusso. In this video I'm going to be taking you through the unboxing and setup of your FLS122 evaluation kit so that you can get up and running with our technology as quickly as possible. Let's head on over to the bench and get started. Inside this box is everything that you're going to need to get started with the FLS122 and up and measuring airflow velocity. Inside the box, you're going to find a USB to I2C adapter, an I2C cable, the FLS122 evaluation kit sensor board, and the FLS122 evaluation kit adapter board as well. Once you've unwrapped all the components, you should have what's shown here. To get everything assembled, you're going to want to start by taking the FLS122 adapter board and plugging the sensor module into it. The sensor module has a key which matches the adapter board, so you can't get the insertion wrong. You're going to line up the notch on the sensor module with the key in the adapter board and then just firmly press it in. And there we have that assembled. Then you're going to want to connect the I2C cable to the adapter board. Like so. And then finally, you're going to want to connect the I2C cable to the USB to I2C adapter. Both ends of this cable are identical, so you can plug them in whichever way works best for your system. Once everything is connected together, you can plug the USB to I2C adapter into a Windows 10 or 11 PC and start measuring flow with the FLS122 evaluation kit GUI, which I'll show you in a moment. When it comes to installing the adapter board into your system, there are these 4 mounting holes which allow you to fix the adapter board to the side of a duct or a tube. And on the sensor module itself, there is a flow direction arrow to show you which direction is positive flow and negative flow. So when you're installing the FLS122 sensor into your duct, make sure that you have the flow going in this direction for positive flow and in that direction for negative flow. Depending on the sensor board that you have, you may have a pressure sensor mounted below the FLS122, and that's to measure the static pressure of the flow in your system, as well as the air velocity. Now that we've covered the FLS122 evaluation kit hardware, let's take a look at the GUI software that you're going to be using to measure flow velocity and log data. You can find the FLS122 evaluation kit software on our website. There's a link in the video description, and it's in the customer portal under the software section. Once you've installed our evaluation kit software, you'll see the following screen. At the top, there's some information about the firmware versions on the USB adapter and sensor module, and tools to update the firmware if you need to. Underneath that, we have the configuration of the readings, the update rate, and the number of points of averaging in the firmware. I'd suggest starting with an update rate around 20 Hz and 16 points of averaging, as that works well for most applications. Flow pressure can either be configured manually by entering a value here, or taken from the pressure sensor that's fitted to the evaluation kit board. You can configure the units that the temperature is reported in and the number of readings on these graphs over here that you want to be able to see at one time before the graphs automatically scroll to the left. If you want to log measurement data to a CSV file, you can select the path where you want the file to be saved here and enter a comment for your test. Once you're happy, you can tick log data, and then data will be logged once you click the start button to start the sensor. Before you use the sensor for the first time, it's always a good idea to conduct a temperature and 0-point offset. To determine the flow temperature offset, simply enter the ambient temperature into this box and click go. And for the 0-point offset, just click the button and then, making sure there's no flow through the sensor, click go again. Once those offsets have been set, you're ready to start measuring data. Once the calibration is complete, you can start the sensor, and you'll get a reading for flow temperature, flow velocity and flow pressure on these graphs here. If I turn on the small fan next to the FLS122, you can see that it reports a positive flow velocity. And if I turn the sensor around the other way, you'll get a negative flow reading as well. Now that we've shown that everything is working, you're ready to proceed with your evaluation of the FLS122. I hope you enjoyed the video and that now you feel like you have everything you need to know to get started with your FLS122 evaluation. Should you have any further questions or queries, there are links in the video description to where you can contact us directly, and a member of our team will be only too happy to help you. That's all I have for you for today, so until next time, I wish you all happy testing.